following the very latest on the track, the intensity of Nicole, and has more.
You know, we're just talking about the Flagler Beach Pier there. We saw a report at a buoy just offshore, 32 feet here overnight. I mean, it's hard to fathom how big that is. Just even being on a boat in like 3 to 4 foot seas, you start to feel it. 32 feet, that's some perfect storm level sea heights there. Storm though, as of 3 o'clock, it's 75-mile-per-hour winds, Cat 1 hurricane. Pretty confident of that intensity right now. We have been seeing those gusts at hurricane strength out there. Here's the big three things we need to know here for our area. The stormiest of the weather will be from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're starting to see those rain bands already move in. They're going to continue to pick up. Tidal flooding as well here, especially this morning during our high tide. It's going to be about 8 to 9 near our beaches, 10 to 11 for our inland areas, downtown Jacksonville included, 3 to 5 feet above normal. Already seen Fernandina Beach, 4.5 feet above normal at this time. Look at Flagler Beach, those waves out there though. That tornado threat is also going to be here this morning as those rain bands start to approach the first coast. So yeah, it's messy out there. Look at over the Hart Bridge right there. Yeah, the winds are going to be gusting across that. They may not be close, may not be high enough, but you still have to keep 2 hands on the wheel when you're going over those because the wind's really picking up. 66 degrees out there right now. It does feel kind of cool. Let's take a look at this radar though. Look at this. That eye wall just wrapped up prior to landfall, now pushing across Melbourne, across the Space Coast. Good news, they rolled the Artemis rocket back inside and they've delayed that launch because that area right at the Cape getting kicked around right now with some of those bands. This band right here though, that's what I'm most concerned about as far as that tornadic threat, but we don't need tornadoes that have gusty conditions and that high winds that's coming in all ahead of this, kind of associated with a nor'easter that's been taking place, piling up that water along our coastal areas, which is why that storm surge warning is in place here today as well with those rising tides out there today. Winds gusting at 44 out at Mayport, 48 there at the airport. St. Augustine's at 38 on top of that. But for Duval County, 4 to 6 inches of total rainfall expected today. Tidal flooding going to be the big issue, but those winds still could be 40 to 50 miles per hour. We've already been seeing that. And then highest winds here this morning for Duval County. At least by this evening, things should improve. Look at this. This is at Racy Point. So out here on the St. Johns River, see how the water level's already been creeping up? They're going to continue to climb through this morning as we see that next high tide. So we've already been seeing some low-lying flooding on our coastal areas. Next couple hours is going to continue to kick up. Worse is this morning, but we're going to see those conditions improving as we go ahead through this evening, overnight tonight, and into tomorrow. I want to quickly show you this. Of course, we're going to track on the radar, but I'm going to let you know some good news. By the weekend, weather is going to be vastly improved here on the first coast. Just keeping a little bit of happier news for you, but of course, all day we're tracking this. I'm here with Amelia Henderson as well. We'll toss it back to you, Keith. We got everybody out there in the field too.